Hello and welcome. Don't change that dial. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the Trixie Show.
Hey everybody, this is Trixie, and I am back to play some more Stardew Valley. I had to stop my last game to go to an appointment, and I ended up having to look up a couple things on the animals because I was concerned that I couldn't figure out why they were angry, sad, upset, not in a good mood. Pick a description. So, one of the things it said, I just want to try. I just want to grab this hay. And my cows aren't grown yet, so I'm putting a hay bale away. And no mail. So the first thing I'm gonna do is my traps and then check my plants. And I have to see if I can move those scarecrows because they're not close enough to my crops, or I have to make new ones. I was able to move them before. So I'm not sure why. But like I said, in the meantime, I was more concerned by the fact that I couldn't get my animals to be happy. Maybe I got that one when I wasn't looking. That one moved. Alright, so we need bait to go in and close the gate. Let's open the door. Maybe they were upset. The chickens can... Oh, because I opened the chicken door by accident. Alright, let's hold the hay. I was trying to pet the chicken with the hay. That's what somebody told me, was to pet the animals online. It said to... Oh, that one's happy. This one's not happy. Maybe it hasn't been outside long enough. Maybe this one doesn't want to go outside. Yeah, wants to go outside, maybe? I don't know, but it was worth a shot. We have a decorative hail bale. Hail bale? That's a new one. Let's put this... Oh, now all the cows are outside. Maybe they're much happier now that they're outside. I didn't realize that I had to open the door. So let's put the hay away. It didn't seem to work for the chickens. Luke's grumpy. A little thin. Well, how come I can't feed him? Do I need something different to feed the chickens? The door is open, right? Nope. Yeah, it was open. Can I pet the animals without the hay? Looks really happy today. Okay, so I succeeded in making the cows happy. The chickens don't look happy. I don't know what to do about that. Alright, let's go out here and close the gate before the cows and other animals can escape. tree and random things growing. Get the kitty. Check in here. Nothing. Like, is this... It says how many pieces of hay you have. Doesn't say anything about using them. Oh, kitty's bowl. Look at all the butterflies. Gotta do these. Oh, I bet that's the other thing I need to do. They like to eat grass. And they said I need to get grass starter. And I put all the grass starter I had. And I need that stuff for somebody else. That I can put in the house when I come back. Oh, I gotta go water my plants. Gotta get used to the fact that I have plants again. Oh, I didn't water this seed. Oh, look, that one's ready to be harvested, maybe? It is. My first vegetable of the season, something died already. Must have been an off-season. I think that might have been the mixed seed. A mixed seed plant. I could be wrong. Let's try this. Not quite right, but not like we don't have plenty to water. Get these ones done. That has to be an off-season seed because I don't know why else it would die like immediately like that. And I think I got all of those. It's hard to tell because, you know, they're in water. I'm not sure about that one. Let's put the turnip in the box. Alright. So we found Gus. We need to find Elliot, which I usually have an idea where Elliot is now. And we need to catch 8 more halibut. Let's look up here see if there's anything before we... Oh, there's a flower. A couple of flowers, actually. That one was hiding a little bit. And trees growing back. I need to get some iron ore. I have to make more bars. Because I'm not gonna get to Willie on time. What if I give her a flower? Thank you, I'm feeling positive energy from this gift. What about Carolyn? Evelyn. I always call her Carolyn. That's very kind of you. Alright. Apparently I should do that more often, is give my neighbors flowers. These are all the kids going home from their lessons, I guess. No one's at the little stand. It's locked. Oh, I just missed him again. my goodness. Alright, hang on. I gotta check a message. Always comes up. What did I just... Oh, because I hit the wrong freaking button. Hang on. Okay, alright, so we missed Clint again. So we're gonna go down. No, we can go fishing down here and hopefully catch the rest of our halibut. And somehow I swapped my rows around by accident. Oh, and I was gonna find Elliot. Did not mean to do that, however, I did that. I think I know how I did it. I'm just not 100% sure. That's how I did it. Anyway, his house is usually locked. Yeah. So he's usually over by the pond. By Maru's house. Or he's down by the pier. And I don't see him at the pier. So he must... Yep. So I can't get bait today. Which sucks. But what are you gonna do? Not a halibut. An anchovy. Alright, I'm gonna try over here again. I occasionally get good luck over here. Except I can't cast long. I keep forgetting that part. You know, for an overpopulated fish, they're awfully hard to catch. Hard to find. A herring? Too long. Of course I get a max cast on something like that. Another herring. Come on. Can I get a halibut, please? I don't think this is gonna be a halibut. Another herring. I'll try over here. And there's a thing up there. Hmm. It's like once I find the spot, I'm good to go. Whether that spot is always the same is another story completely. Of course, it's taking longer, probably because I don't have any bait on my thing. Herring. 10 o'clock game time. Little Trixie's getting tired. I never went to find Elliot. And I didn't get to Clint or Willie. Can you be part of the halibut thing, please? That'd be a nice last one. Nope, that's a herring. Alright, so we're gonna go home. It's getting late. Little Trixie's getting tired. Actually, during the holidays, they had lots of lights going on in town. It was very pretty. Very festive. Oh, dang. Forgot to do the scarecrow thing. Alright, well, we're almost home. Let's put sardine, anchovy, herring, keep the halibut, keep the seaweed. There's another herring. Alright, and I still can't. Yeah. Or alright. Let's look at my other boxes real quick. I think it's all in here. Because I think I need this, and I think I need wood. Maybe. Ah, wrong button. Crafting. Scarecrow. I need a coal. It is still in this box. Coal. Craft. Scarecrow. 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 Alright, good enough. Trixie can go to bed. We'll put the other things away tomorrow. Forgot to get grass seed. Trixie, I'm really craving a fresh apricot, but I haven't been able to find one at the store, so I'm asking you. I'll pay you up for it, Emily. Okay, so I need something. I think I need a tree for that, and those trees are expensive if that's the one I remember, unless you can just happen to stumble across one. Crab pot. Debate these when I come back. My cows are okay. Because I forgot to close the door last night. I'm assuming that's a thing. There we go. Alright, now this is trash, so I'm just gonna ditch these. You need to go up here, and you need to go up here. Let's put the hay back. They're all angry. Why are you all angry? I mean, there's a trees and there's grass in here, but maybe not the kind of grass, like they want the kind of grass that's like out in my yard. Maybe their pen's not big enough? I don't know. Let's go to town. Oh, shoot. Gardening. I'm gonna have to do the rest of my chores when I get back. Because otherwise I won't get to the people in time like I have the last few days. Although I do have to look up here, because I didn't go all the way up. Oh, there's a turnip or something. Or a leek. I think there were leeks in the spring. Yes, it's a leek. Alright, so maybe I should look up here. Take a leak. I'm kidding. That was a horrible joke. Horrible. I said take a look, take a leak. Not take a leak, like go to the bathroom. Okay, yeah, that was ridiculous. Okay. Carry on, I forgot to put my stuff in the thing. Oh wow. What do we have? Just the calendar. Hey, at least it's not Wednesday. Oh, I can't buy anything from Pierre right now. Because if I do, I won't have money to upgrade my stuff at Clint's. And that's what I'm trying to get to Clint's. Yeah, there's some flowers in there, but I don't think I can get to those. Upgrade tools. If I want to do a steel axe, I need 5,000 gold. Alright then. But I do need more ore. Chop. But I need like 5 per. So we'll call that good. Here's the mayor. Everyone seems a little happier on the weekends, don't you think? I'm on the job 7 days a week, though. I wonder if he likes leeks. That's very nice of you. Thanks. There's a flower. Let's go back down here. So that's Elliot's house. His door's always locked. Checking out the beach on this side. I'll check out the beach on the other side in a little bit. I just want to make sure I get to Willie's. And I can sell some of these things that I have at Willie's. Oh no, he's not here. How can I buy and sell things with you if you're not here? Here's Elliot. Elliot wanted a green algae or a green seaweed. Which was it? I I've got 6 more to go on that. Bam, fresh fruit. An apricot. Is that expired? I think it's expired. Yep, void essence. Still never found the shadowy figure. He still needs a melon, so apparently I could sell those. Let's give Elliot. I'm not a huge fan of this. Oh, well, too bad. It was free, so. You get what you get, Elliot. Okay, lots of pieces of coral. Coral! And oyster? Mussel. I don't know why I'm carrying around in my head. Alright. We look on the beach. But I want to see... I mean, Willie's got to come back. He's almost always there. It's weird that he wasn't there. Hello? There we go. He's still not here. Alright. Well, let's try fishing for some more halibut. Slow that time. I got bait. Put it on my hook. Oh, I never put my stupid scarecrows in the ground. Damn it. Not a halibut. I will keep trying. Anchovy, alright, let's go back to the beach where we had better luck yesterday. And it wasn't this part, but close enough. Like I said, for an overpopulated fish. Okay. Please be a halibut. No, it's a sardine again. Jed, you can't put the sardines on your hook. Maybe you can. I don't know. I've never tried. Alright. Yep, steady. Keep going up steady. That's a good sign. Alright. I think it was this part of the beach. Gold ore. Ooh. Is that like pirate treasure? Wonder. Didn't say bullion, but gold ore. Still not a halibut. This game likes to torture you. Alright. Next cast. Not having any luck there. Okay, let's try over here. See if that helps. And then I have to head home. I haven't done my gardening yet for the day. Oh, and I never bought the grass seeds. Dang it. A flounder. Flounder's gotta be worth some money, right? And where the hell is Willie? Okay. Another anchovy. Oh gosh, I gotta stop doing that. The steady going up is better than staying at the bottom. I've used my last piece of bait. Okay. Staying kind of low. I'm not having any luck with the halibut right now. Come on. Hey, finally. Maybe once I've started, I tend to keep getting them, so maybe I need to just stay here and keep fishing for a little while. Either have to visit the spa or eat some food. Come on, fishy. We got... Oh, a diamond. The seaweed and copper. Nice. Well, we're out of room to hold stuff, so it's probably best to head home anyway. So if I can get up there, I'll have enough energy to get me through the rest of the day at my farm. Once I figure out my way. There's another flower. Pick it up on the way back, maybe. Figure out what junk I've got I can throw in the bin. Even though it's not on my task list. And give it to Linus. Or Robin. Can I go in their house? No, it's too late to go in their house. Not the way I wanted to go. I wanted to go up here. By the time I do this and get back to my house, it's gonna be like too late. before. I wish there was a run mode in this game. Because now, like, look, super slow. Super duper slow. And we walk through the steaming air into the water. And we let our stuff regenerate. And it does it actually fairly quickly, really. It's just the time that it takes to walk home takes forever. I love this part. Pop! Now I can run home. Dum 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 dum. There's a thing, my inventory's full. Should be there tomorrow. Saw a couple of them I can't pick up because I didn't drop off my things after I did that. I still didn't get grass seed. There it is. I'm like, where the heck is the box? Mussel, anchovies, herrings, flounder, the halibut. She said we had to catch them, that we could keep them. I'll hold on to them for a little while because feels like that could be useful. Alright, let's get away from the box. Don't you dare, Scarecrow. Yeah, I know it's getting late. 1, 2, 3. One, 2. Go around the beams. And there isn't really a place to put one up here right now. I guess I'll just have to hope that that one's good enough for the moment. And put little Trixie to bed. Because it's midnight and passing out is bad in this game. If it's ever good, but this game, bad things happen, so. Okay. Now. Never did water my stuff, though. Oh, no. I did that backwards. Oh no, I want the coal back. Diamond can go in there. Put my fish in there. Oh no. Forgot to put my things and stuff back up here in a more appropriate order. Again, still no bait, so no money from the traps today. That sucks. But the garlics are ready to harvest. and parsnips. And whatever that is no longer good for my farm. As it did. These ones are pain. Alright. These all look good because they're in water, but oop. I was facing the wrong way. This is helpful. Still don't know if I need to actually water my trees, but I do it anyway. Glug glug. Water. Hello, seed. I think once they've started growing on that, they're okay. I could be wrong about that. Don't water the ground in the fruit bat cave. Come on here. Hello. Okay, they're all angry. Why are you all angry? Do I need to fill your troughs? They look full to me. Does it say Dolly's looking a little thin? Do what these other things said. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. While holding hay. That's what they said, while holding hay. Maybe they just meant it had to be in your inventory? Looks grumpy. Looks grumpy. And alright, I think that I need grass in their pen, and I need to make their pen bigger. And oh yeah, I need more money. Alright, and the garlic. Let's go to town. Look up here again. Oh, we got a leak. Okay. So carrying that around on your head. I know where there's... Yesterday were for like 2 or 3 more leaks. And what do I have there? I need 5 more halibut, and today's the day. My sister's so weird, since I was wondering if we're actually related. For her sake, I hope you're not really related, because You're horrible. She's not a very nice person. There's a lot of people here who aren't very nice. You have to really... I think I can pick... Can I pick that one up? No, I can't reach it. You have to work really hard to make friends in this game. It's super hard. Oh, this is new. Ah, that feels good. The water's never been cleaner. Yes, I did clear a bunch of trash. And the same goes for me. You okay? What does Robin have? A shed. A stable. I need 10,000 gold and 100 hardwood for our stable. Let's see what happens if we give her a leak. Thank you, this might come in handy. My husband almost lit the house on fire last night with his science experiment. One of his beakers exploded and sent a fireball into the rafters. Thank Yoba. I used fire-resistant lacquer when I built the place. Another crunchy lost library book. I know I get a little bit fanatically upset about the books. Alright, where was that other one? Well, there was one over here somewhere, I thought. Maybe it despawned. Look, more books. Alright. Oh no. I forgot I took the back way back to my farm. So far, I'm striking out on accomplishing things. This is not a good getting things accomplished day. Oh, Mayor. I've been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. No one ever runs against me when it's time for an election. I'd like to think that means I'm doing my job well. I like being mayor. I got that. Oh, today's your birthday. I can give him a plum. I don't know if he'd like it or not. Oh, birthday gift. Thank you. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. I don't know what to do with myself now that I'm back. I'm used to having more structure in my day. I'm taking a break from house chores today. If I don't spend any time outside, I'll go crazy. So I want some grass starter. And some parsnip seeds. They're sneeds. Alright. I'm just gonna be striking out left and right here. So what happens when I do all my farm work? I run out of time to get here. And I just say that, but then, you know, I have to dig up a book or something. Stop digging. Pick up the clamshell. Hey, there's Elliot. Of course, he's never there when I actually need him to be there. Ah, Willie. That's my fishing pole. I don't even know how many I bought. 64. There. And one more crab pot. Oh no, we don't have enough money for that. Alright, good enough. Let's try for some... Hold it. Keep your hand on the thing. Want it to stretch. Can't click on the fish if your hand's not on the mouse. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Sardine. I have to move around again. Sardine again. I want a sardine. I want a halibut, or 5. I don't know if I have enough time today to catch 5. Okay. Come on. Halibut. I need some halibut. That is not halibut. There we go. It's probably gonna be like a sea cucumber or another anchovy. It's not even moving. Oh, a flounder. Like I said, it seems like I catch the halibut more when it's dark outside. That could just be a coincidence. I don't know. Herring. Come on. It's getting dark out. Time to go home. All of it? Of course it is, because it's dark out. Two. Okay. That must have been it. I was right. Had to wait till nighttime. Come on. How many more do I need? 3 more. Come on, help. Come on, halibut. Halibut. Not a halibut. Come on. Running out of time. We need to get this done. Again, not a halibut. But we got iron ore. That's a good thing. Nice to get iron ore for fishing. Just saying. Come on. We just need a couple more. Come on. I think it's 2 more now. I didn't... lost track because I was talking. And of course I had the hiccups because why? I'm streaming. Well, I'm playing. Apparently it happens just when I play video games, not just when I'm streaming. Come on. Come on. Be a halibut. Please be a halibut. Nope, not a halibut. It's the wrong H letter fish. Alright, come on. No. Max cast. I'm gonna have to eat something to get energy to get home. Alright. Yep, that's it. Ooh. I'm trying. I'm gonna end up passing out, you know. Let Elliot's fault. Elliot got in my way. He was impeding me from getting to my house. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to get in my house. Yes. We want to sleep. Sleep for the night. Alright, so we didn't get as much money because I came straight to bed because I was afraid of passing out of my doorstep again. And we had no traps. So... now we're here. First... I want to bait my traps while I'm thinking about it. So I've done that. Now I want to go in the gate and I want to put the grass starter down. Wait, can I put some over here? Does that not help them? Chickens are still not happy. Grumpy. A little thin. I just put all kinds of grass down here. You guys ate it all already? I wonder if I need to make it bigger. I think I need to make it bigger. Kitty. Let's water the seed. I think today is a not leave the farm day. I had one right there, I think. Alright, let's go check out the bat cave. Alright, I have, I think, enough stuff. I do. To put in there. Make a couple bars. And go do some other stuff while that is cooking. As it were. Oh, added 24. I don't know how I did that, but it finally worked. 107, so they must be eating it because it's going down. Let's get rid of the clay. Stone. Let's see where we were on the... So we didn't succeed on the timing on the halibut, but that's okay, because I can sell them anyway. Sardine, herring, anchovy, flounder. I have more halibut in the house. A clam. Alright. Sell all of these things. Alright. I also want to come in here. I want to get the wood out. I forgot to grab the wood. There it is. Because I want to come outside. And I want to craft a bigger fence. Because I'm wondering if the animals partially aren't happy because they don't have... And now that I think about it, I forgot to look when I was in the house. I thought I had some that I didn't use the last time. I do. Alright. So let's... Hate it when I do that. I'm gonna take this and this. Thank you. Now we can go outside. Because I feel like they're like, oh, our pen's too small. And there's not enough room for all the grass they want to eat. we can... Oh no. Oh, a good thing goes back into your inventory. Let's chop this and this and this and this and this. Oh no, I hit my tree too. Damn. Alright, I chopped the gate. And then, oh no, I have to make a space for the gate. So let's make a new spot for the gate, which is here. And they're still unhappy? Doesn't really tell you anything, does it? Or sell. I don't want to sell. I want to make them happy. I just don't know how. Apparently they like the grass though. I don't know. Let's go check out the plants. Nothing looking harvestable. Oh, retires a scythe. Scythe is down here. I rearranged my tools when I was doing that other stuff. And we also have those. Scythe. Alright, and we've got a couple potatoes. And we need to plow, or whatever you call it. These spots that have become undone. And we have some unmilled rice. And we've got parsnip seeds. Alright. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, two, three. Never did look into what's her face's apricot. Who put the apricot? Alright. Get the hang of this. Sorta. And I gotta remember, I'm supposed to be saving up money to improve my tools. Oh, which reminds me, I could go make another bar. And I probably need to go see if there's any trees I can chop down. Because I have used quite a bit making my fences. And making them bigger. Fence improvement time. Okay. As I can. Alright. Let's go get more grass. Let's look up here. Really quickly. Doesn't appear that anything is around. Except this. Of course it's the library book. There are always library books. Almost always. Hey farmer. Let's see. Nothing going on today. And of course he's not behind this counter, he's over here. Welcome. Right place. Well, I am, but you're not behind the counter. Apparently it's too late for me to be tending the shop currently. Well, hello, Shane. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Did you know I was an all-star quarterback in high school? It's true. I don't care. So what do I have? Root. Yeah, I don't know why Pierre, like, he's open. I just had to wait for him to move back? No? Just past his time, I guess. And this is... run this through a mill to increase its value. So maybe I want to hold on to that. And so let's put our potatoes and our parsnips in there. And our seaweed can go in there. We're back at our farm at a reasonable hour. Let's put the wood in the box. And the seed. Oop. I didn't mean to put the coal in there because I still need to make another bar. Oh. Okay. So let's come back over to where our... Let's check the silo. 107 up, 240. So they're eating. I don't know what the issue is, but they're eating because the hay's going down. Okay. So let's change to this. And do that. And let's see. When I did look up why my animals were unhappy, because I was not sure about that, it says something about the doors being open at night. So maybe they're cold. And they're sleeping. Okay. So, some of the grass is eaten. I didn't get to buy more. And let's let little Trixie go look around before bedtime on her farm. Oh, can't go that way. Forgot. And this gate is useless to me because it's blocked by a shrub. Poor planning on my part. And plus it was dark when I did it, so... Yes, this goes over to the little island. I don't want to go to that little island. I want to go to one of the other islands. So we have stuff we can do here. Let's put our scythe back up here. The scythe can do all that, like that. It's a handy little thing. And a pickaxe for some rocks. And... 10 o'clock at night. Pickaxe, scythe. Like, why can't I have all this grass on my thing? I mean, I did have some there. It's my fault. Like, I didn't think about the fact that I thought I had to clear the space to build the fence. But I do have hay. Because I'm certainly not going to let my animals roam all the way out here. Not sure what I just picked up, but okay. I carry. Can't tell, it's dark outside. I'm gonna get my "you're sleepy" message any moment now. It's late and you must go to bed. And there's no such thing in Trixie's farm about being a night owl. Here's my plants. And I didn't fish. Anything to put in there? Nope. Let's go in the house. Sleep, yes. Okay. So we got a good decent amount of money, mostly from fishing. Alright, one more day. And it's raining. So that saves me time. Alright, and I don't have room for the iron ore and the coal anymore. But I can sell the halibuts. And then I will. This one is foodstuffs, and it's full. This one is kind of miscellaneous. I still want to know how in the heck. I'm gonna go give everybody flowers. Alright, so let's see what we get from our traps. Oh. It's not. I don't think my animals are going to want outside today in the rain, but I will have to go in and let them out just in case. Maybe they like being out in the rain, how do I know? Alright. Bait. Let's go put everything in the hook. Oh my goodness. In the box. First, the fish. Then trash. 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 That. Trash. Okay. Can I put this hay in a silo like I did the other stuff? 'Cause I did it. I don't really know how I did it. I did it. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. Maybe because they're special pieces of hay? But those ones aren't special. Those are just regular hay. They don't have a star or anything. I don't know. It's frustrating. I have to look up how the silos work, because they seem to go up and down on their own. But then again, it did say that day that the other day that I added stuff to it. So clearly something isn't exactly right. You can open the door. Ooh, let's not do that. I don't know why I'm carrying that fruit around. You can check on the cows. Okay, that cow's happy. That cow's happy. And that cow's happy. They're all happy. Maybe because I didn't close the barn door and they were cold. I have no idea, but I did, and I did put the grass out there. Let's check and see the chickens. Where are the chickens? He's happy. And he's happy. And they're all happy. Oh yay, I must have figured it out somehow. I mean, I can leave the doors open. I don't think that they're gonna come out in the rain. Okay, let's look at any crops ready. Oh, that needs a scythe. Scythe, go back to your designated location, please. These are all foods. Well, this isn't a food, clearly, but that was the one I was trying to grab. Scythe. Alright, anything else? Oh, there's a whole bunch of potatoes. I didn't realize I planted that many potatoes and turnips and stuff, so I need more seeds apparently. But then I also don't have enough to... I need money to improve my stuff. So maybe I should just put them in the bin. But that's a day of raising I'm not getting. My animals all seem happy. Kale. Turnips. I brought a bunch of flowers and stuff along to give to people in town. Potatoes. Or parsnips. Alright, that's a good amount of vegetables actually. Let's go back in the house. Wow. Alright, anything to put in this one? This one was pretty full. Bar. Doesn't look like anything else. Everything else looks like up here stuff. Those are foods. Alright. Oh, and we've got wild seeds we can go plant. Sorry for picking up that shit. Trying to pet my cat. And pick up the rug. Everything but pet my cat. Alright, I'm not gonna pet my cat right there. That's just not happening right now. I can't come down here. take the mixed seed. Oh, hang on. Phone's ringing. Forgot to mute my phone before I started recording this game. It's just for an appointment reminder anyway. Not the end of the world. Alright. So, we were going to plant the wild seeds. There we go. And we were going to put food down there. And I guess we're going to go to town. Although, I could just stay here and fish. It is the last day. My animals are happy. If I can fish, then I'll be happy because I'll have more money. See what we can get. Alright. Actually, I got that message with Linus. I really should go by Linus's area. Maybe Linus is in a really good mood. I can take the shortcut past my house. Look at my trees are growing. Go out there and see what's going on, because he took a dip in the pot in the thing and took a bath because the water was so clean up there. There's Robin's house. There he is. Have you come to ridicule me? No, I've come to give you a turnip. This is a great gift. Thank you. I'm just minding my own business. Unlike me. Hint, hint, hint. Leave me alone. Alright. Let's come out here. We'll fish in the middle of the lake. And I'm gonna go ahead and I can take the bait off the hook for the pole. And I want to see what I can find. Oh, shoot. I was looking to see what that voicemail was that just came through. We got a carp. Let's see. See if I can get really good fish over here. Bullhead. I've gotten good fish over here before, but I'm using bait and, because we cleaned up the water and made Linus happy. Maybe we'll catch a bunch of them over here. Wow, they're like right away. Almost immediate. This one's not really moving anyway. I didn't even have to click on that one. Chub. Look how fast it is. Yeah, that one's just sitting on the bottom again. another largemouth bass. Yeah, they're biting immediately. Alright, let's stand on the bridge. Sometimes it works. Got a prize. 8. Nice. Okay. Probably head home after. Oop, I had my hand off the mouse. Of course, it caught, or tried to get caught. Okay. Let's start heading home. wasn't quite the day I thought, but my animals are happy. And I can remember to close the doors when I get home. I think they're still open from when I left, so pretty sure they don't just close all on their own, so. Why did I do that? Alright, put some stuff in the bin. Algae. Fish. 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 And we've got a whole bunch more fish. I was carrying around those in case I saw people, but then it rained. I'm gonna put those back in the box. I opened the box. I missed a fish. Keep the bait back. Keep the food. Let's go outside really quick. Throw that other fish in the... Alright, let's see how much money we made. Sleep, yes. Watering can proficiency and hoe proficiency went up. We got a recipe for a loom. And a new recipe for quality retaining soil. Nice. So we leveled up. Alright, we got a lot of gold today. 9th day of spring. Your progress has been saved.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Trixie Show. Don't forget to subscribe, like, or even join Miss Trixie for all the upcoming shows.